In the tradition of The Secret of Mana, Squaresoft continues its legacy of high-quality epic adventure games. This one, however, is more sci-fi in theme than any of Square's previous titles. Perhaps that has something to do with the fact that Evermore is Square's first American-developed game. Like Capcom, Square now has game development offices here in the United States. Evermore is definitely American. Your character loves to go to the movies. This character trait plays a key role in the plot of the game, and so does your pet dog. One day, you chase your dog into a mysterious mansion, which just happens to be the laboratory of a strange scientist. You don't find out until later in the game that his robot butler has become too big for his britches and has now, well, set out to rule the world, or maybe a couple of worlds. One such world is Evermore, a sort of make-believe or virtual world created by the scientist. While in the mansion, you and the dog are accidentally transported to Evermore, where you will embark on a long, tiring quest to get back home. Yes, it's the Wizard of Oz! Your dog is Toto, the scientist is the wizard, and the evil robot is the Wicked Witch, and you are, well, Dorothy. The only thing missing is a tornado. Secret of Evermore, although fun, is not much different than your typical adventure game. The game has a lot of tedious dialogue and various modes of transportation, most of which are used for flying over the world of Evermore. One of the best parts of the entire game is the fight in the arena. Like most events in Evermore, you get caught in this mess by a stroke of bad luck. It's funny when the crowd throws food at you. These moments are always good for the ego. Maybe we're just grouchy, but we're tired of games where you have to build experience and collect mucho items. Yeah, that's most adventure games, but it's about time for some change in gameplay. Thank goodness the Nintendo 64 is coming to help push the envelope of gameplay. Role-playing games will benefit the most from the Nintendo 64. Maybe they'll become true interactive movies. Most interactive movies to date have been bombs, but Capcom's Resident Evil is a step in the right direction. 2 years ago, or maybe even just 1 year ago, Secret of Evermore would have been something to write home about. But this is nothing compared to Chrono Trigger, and there are so many great games out there, there just isn't enough room in your wallet for another adventure game like this. Instead, buy Squaresoft's Chrono Trigger if you haven't already. Again, this is a good game, but there are lots of good games. Now, without further ado, here's the ending to Secret of Evermore.